On November 1st, 2017, at the engagement party, the movie starts. Avery thanks everyone in attendance, including Noah, and smiles. She then recounts how she met her fiancé on October 31st, 2014. 3 years prior, at a Halloween party, Avery and Noah collide, and someone unintentionally spills her beverage. They start conversing while praising each other's costumes. As their conversation develops, they become completely at ease, talking about anything. They also seem to have similar interests. They choose to depart from the Halloween celebration and go to a jazz club. Avery is impressed by Noah's piano skills. When he plays them, Avery takes him to the photo booth so they can capture this sweet moment in a picture. Noah is brought to Avery's residence. They're eating Cookie Crisp as their late-night snack, playing foosball there and having a great time. Then they get close to one another as if to kiss. The action ends there. As it turns out, she is not engaged to Noah. Avery gives his bride a kiss. Only when Noah is covering his tears can Ethan and Noah see. Noah knows he can't handle this, so he chooses to consume so much alcohol. Avery shows up to check in. As he goes to the loo to throw up, Ethan joins them and helps Noah get well. Avery is unaware that his broken heart, not alcohol, is the source of his problems. Avery asks Carrie to give Noah a ride, but Noah won't say he'll take an Uber, and then he drops his phone in the juice during the ride. Carrie questions him about why he is depressed, and Noah starts to open up to her about how he really feels about Avery. Go back to the earlier scene. Avery embraces Noah. Instead of letting him kiss her, she declares her happiness at having at last discovered a good guy friend. Although Noah is screaming inside, he is confident that he will eventually change his mind. Sadly for Noah, Avery runs into Ethan the following day at the mall when she tries to retrieve the Cookie Crisp that Noah consumed the entire previous evening. Noah feels bad because he thinks Avery met Ethan as a result of him. Since she has a photo shoot the following day, Carrie tells him to leave and departs, leaving him and his friend Max in the jazz bar while taking the pictures in the photo booth. Noah dozes off and wishes he could have spent more time with Avery. He sees everyone outside dressed for Halloween when he gets out of bed in the morning. Given that Halloween was 2 days ago, he is baffled when he enters a store. He sees that the date on the newspapers matches the day he first met Avery. He immediately goes to Max's place of business and tells him everything that has happened, while Max is completely clueless about what he is talking about through the window. Noah spots Carrie and comes over to talk to her. Unexpectedly, Carrie appears to not recognize any of them, but she knows and is now aware of what is happening. That he is going back 3 years in time. He is ecstatic to have another chance to work with Avery for the Halloween party. He looked dapper in a tuxedo and put pomade in his hair. Noah immediately seeks out Avery to protect her from those who will be spilling drinks because of his previous interaction with her. Noah starts off by surprising her with every line in her favorite drink, as if he can read her mind given their many similarities. Avery thinks there must be some sort of connection between them. Then Noah takes Avery to a jazz joint where Avery's favorite musician, Count Basie, is playing. They then take pictures at Avery's home in a photo booth. Noah tries to win her affection. Carrie sends Avery a message to let her know that she will be arriving shortly. When Noah hears this, he wants to leave before she gets here, because he believes that if she sees him the way she did before, everything will go disastrously wrong. He bids her farewell by giving her a kiss. Arriving and recognizing Noah is Carrie, Avery starts to believe Carrie. When she says that she thinks he is a crazy stalker, they also beat him the following morning. Noah awakens with the impression that everything was a dream. He makes a visit to Avery's home to express his regret. Though he knocks, Ethan doesn't recognize him. The engagement doesn't seem to have happened when he brought him inside. Avery recognizes Noah as the crazy stalker she first encountered 3 years ago. When she sees him once more, they started beating him. It turns out that his actions from 3 years ago have affected the present as Noah enters the photo booth once more. He longs for the moment he first met Avery. He awakens in the morning and it functions. He then makes a help call to Max. He should behave like a jerk. Playboy Max advises. He tells him that women prefer those kinds of guys. Noah approaches her and accepts Max's recommendation. She gets annoyed by him and leaves him because he makes fun of her and irritates her. Outside, Noah pursues her, causing Noah to pull her as she pushes him towards the swimming pool as they get closer. He kisses her in Avery's home. They finish their kiss with a passionate embrace. 3 years later, Noah sees Avery in bed and speculates that perhaps everything turned out okay. They do not, however, have a relationship. They recently completed a one-night stand. Avery is picked up by Carrie and Ethan for an early morning jog a short while later because Noah is hesitant to let Avery go. With Ethan, he also travels with them. He tried to run, but it was difficult in his leather trousers. Noah finds out that Ethan recently broke up with his girlfriend and is now dating someone new. He tries to mimic Ethan's motions when he jumps off a bench but fails. Carrie remains to support him. Ethan and Avery carry on. In the meantime, when they get to the cafe, Noah tells Carrie how much he adores Avery. Nevertheless, Avery is attracted to Ethan no matter what he does. Carrie tells him that instead of a playboy, Avery prefers a steady and responsible man who treats her well. He goes back to the photo booth and decides to take on the persona of Avery's ideal partner to apply for a job where Max works. He goes back in time and meets Max that evening. Noah attends the Halloween party and starts acting like a mature adult by taking care of and helping everyone he approaches. Avery with respect and treats her like a princess, making a good impression on her. The following morning, Noah awakens in his home. Additionally, he has put on weight over the years. He sees Avery's invitation to his engagement party. He gets a kiss from Avery. He has reportedly put in a lot of effort over the past 3 years to become a successful businessman. Carrie also resides with them, so she can travel with Avery when Noah takes extended business trips. Noah thinks his life at work is perfect right now. He has been promoted to the position of new vice president of the company, which surprises the staff while Max shames him for stabbing him in the back and stealing his promotion. It's the other way around. Max hates Noah as a result and breaks off their friendship in an effort to succeed and be with Avery. Noah appeared to have committed terrible crimes. He is also extremely busy, so he no longer has time for Avery. When Noah gets to the engagement party, he starts singing and playing a song about the day he met Avery. He hasn't practiced in 3 years, so he is unable to play it. When he goes looking for Avery, he discovers her in the lavatory calming Ethan. Exactly where Noah was at the beginning, Ethan is now while assisting Ethan to stand. Noah kisses Avery in front of his face. Ethan tells Noah everything that happened with him, and Avery on the way to his house. Ethan seems to have expressed his emotions to Avery, who responded by telling him that she wished things were different. It implies that Avery chose to interact with Noah because of his reliability. She feels something for Ethan, deep down. Noah queries Carrie later that day as to why Avery doesn't love him. She assures him that Avery loves him very much. It's not love, though. After hearing this, Noah understands that Avery and Ethan are meant to be together. He therefore makes the decision to bring Avery happiness by finding her the ideal partner. Returning to the photo booth, he goes back in time to meet Avery. He drives Ethan to the Halloween celebration. Noah introduces himself to Carrie and spends time with her while they are together. He comes to appreciate Carrie's personality. Unlike Avery, Carrie is able to play the piano. They had a great time together that night. 3 years later, Noah finally gets out of bed and runs to kiss Carrie at her home. She, however, pushes him and tells him that she is now back with her ex-boyfriend and that they didn't meet up after the Halloween party. Noah acknowledges his latest error. He returns to the photo booth and decides to make the adjustment one more time. He is allowing everything to unfold naturally. This time he runs into Carrie at the engagement party 3 years later, and this time he pays attention to her. Everything transpires as it was intended. To simply put, he wasn't aware of it the first time because he was so preoccupied with Avery. Please subscribe to my channel for more movie recaps. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.